performance are you today?
Yeah, well, when you walk through, look, it's been a summer of hard work. From our end, positivity on building a strong dynamic, well documented the goal. We got the game plan out early. We modified. We wanted to be more penetrative with the ball. And we knew our stoppage work and defensive mechanisms could be strong if we did that. So we prepared well for North Melbourne. We felt through the JLT, well, that can be a little bit deceptive, that our best was very good against, I think it was fortunate to play the two reigning grand finalists. And we had really good halves and three quarters. So we felt we could train on, and we prepared really well for North. We got Lee Montagna, opposition analyst, really summed up North Melbourne really well, and the players always have to bring great effort and execute, and I thought they did that really well today. But I think for our members and the Docker community, it's hopefully it inspired them to sort of jump on board and get behind us. So it was really pleasing.
The game plan stuff you've been speaking about over summer, about more direct and quick ball movement, more attacking, that sort of thing, did that come to life today?
Yeah, I don't think we've always tried the attack, but there's different methods of attacking. So there's different styles within the AFL, and sometimes the different methods can all contribute to big scores. But if you look around, round one's traditionally a difficult round, and even the scoring was really quite tough and tight. So we're pleased to get the 4 points today, bank them. Our stoppage work was very strong. Again, we learned out of the JLT. So look, there's a lot to like when you win. I couldn't even tell you the margin, but it was very pleasing. It was, at home, but we get on the bird. I think it's the biggest trip in Australia. Gold Coast, I was watching them before I arrived today, and they could have easily won that game. So it's certainly a big challenge heading on the plane, but we'll do a sharp review, and we need to prepare well and travel. And, as everyone's pointing out, our away record needs to improve. So I'm confident that can be done, but we get our first opportunity to do that this weekend coming.
To cover your midfield losses like you did, how much heart does that give you to hopefully when you get some back over the next few weeks?
Yeah, well, all coaches and clubs talk about next man in. So today we brought it to life. It was, moment by moment from the first to the last bounce. We went to the end, so it was really pleasing. But Ballantyne's out with a hamstring, so went and watched Peel yesterday against South Fremantle. There was signs there. So we need to look at that in the cold light of day, go away and assess our options. But still, everyone's still got to get through the training week, so we're a long way off that. But we feel we've got a strong system and we need to bring it to life.
See your own injury that you're aware of?
Yeah.
How significant is that, early stages?
No, it's still hard. They need to let him settle down, and they'll scan it, and I'll be informed.
Cam McCarthy today, how did you rate his performance, and how significant was that for him considering?
Yeah, well, we see possibility. I see possibility in all of my list, and our coaches see possibility in all of our lists and players. So, but to bring that possibility to life, you've got to work really hard day in, day out. Every moment you're getting closer or further away, and he's chosen to work really hard with some challenges of not getting picked. And then he looked immaculate, weight, skin folds, fitness, and today he was able to execute that. So he's got reward for effort, which is as the group has today. But we know one swallow doesn't make a summer, does it? So we'll move on pretty quick. But yeah, really pleasing.
What did you tell him during the pre-season, obviously, when he wasn't getting picked for those games and it was a fair way down that pecking order? What were your messages?
No, I can't remember specifically. I'm sure we would have spoken, but sometimes I don't talk to him, just let him get to work. Don't want to get in the way too much.
It's always seemed that Cam is best suited to sort of that third tall role. So do you think this year you might see the best out of him? I mean, obviously, Lyle and Taberner and Hogan.
Yeah, it's a good point. I thought Rory and Taberner brought the ball to ground today really well. We've got a little bit more depth in that area, obviously. So he took his chances. I thought his teammates in midfield generated a lot of ball. He worked hard without the ball and he presented really well. And he's a beautiful kick, so I thought he did a lot right. But work will go into him. They'll look at it, and he needs to butter up next week and get going.
What about pressure in the forward line as well? You had a lot of repeat entries. I think that's 68 inside 50. That's off the charts.
Yeah, it's a really pleasing number, isn't it? So we worked, you know, it doesn't take much talent to chase and tackle. It takes a lot of great effort and a lot of great preparation. So I thought we did that really well. So, you know, don't get caught up in kicks, marks, handballs too much. But look, we're a young, developing list. So really wrap for the Docker community to roll up today and watch it on TV. And let's get on board. We're going to have ups and downs, but we really ask about giving great effort, and I thought they did that today. And if we win or lose, we give effort like that. There's no regrets. There's no regrets whatsoever. We're not defined by results. We define ourselves by our effort. So we won't always win, but it's nice that we gave great effort and we won.
Did it like you managed that fight a bit once you're in control? How would it say physically?
Yeah, he was fine, really. Yeah, he was a bit thinner for preparation, but I thought he worked really hard without the ball today. I thought in the contest he was fantastic. And I thought he set up his teammates for some goals. That was really pleasing.
What are the chances of Hogan returning next week?
It's not something I considered. As I sit here now, I've just coached an AFL game. I'm really happy to talk about the game. It's in the hand of our medical team and everything that goes with that. So I don't think it's a forum for me to be speculating. It's not a decision I'll make, but I'm sure I'll be informed of any progress, and we support all of our people, all of our staff at the Dockers. Everyone gets the same treatment, and then, you know, the people in the right positions make those decisions. So we'll work through that.
How much confidence does watching today's performance in terms of the forward line and how that function give you that even if he has to miss a few more weeks, that you can handle it without him?
Well, talking about confidence comes from action. So clearly you can't buy it. So are we more confident that the method stands up if we execute? Yes, on the back of today. But as we said, it's a ruthless competition, the AFL. You've got to move on really quick. Really challenging conditions next week. There is no excuse. The flight's no excuse. The ground and the weather will be no excuse. We need to bring it to life again.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scott.